Hey guys, welcome to the final part of Ocarina of Time Master Quest, where we're in the Master Quest dungeon. That's not changed at all, so we might as well be playing the standard game.
Ah, something we finally know. I mean, we know this game, right?
Wait, I remember this. This isn't changed at all.
I feel lied to.
But no, it's totally different because we're in mirror mode still. Totally different. It's so weird that I mentioned this in the actual Ganon's castle section, but they don't change the tower portion of the dungeon. It's the exact same enemy gauntlet. They could have changed at least the enemies to make it feel a little more unique.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or maybe add like a random puzzle or something.
Yeah, since you get the boss key here regardless, so maybe they could have had an actual puzzle in one of these rooms. But who knows? Although I don't know how much they could have really done since this area is used for the collapse section. They probably didn't want to change it too much.
I thought you had to go and push a block for a second there. It looked like a block for a moment there. Oh, but now there's two of these guys.
That's still the same as normal.
Yeah, there's always been two of them.
You can't even say it's a ROM hack moment for this game when they did this in the standard 1998 release.
That's right, do it at the same time. So I can dodge both of you.
No way I'm dealing with two of them at once.
You have stun lock whenever I do spin attack.
They're one weakness.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Gonna do a little bit of item farming real quick, don't mind me. Ganon won't miss these pots.
I was gonna say, like, what item farming do you really need? You just needed a magic bottle, that's all you needed.
Yeah, a little bit of a magic refill and like 3 arrows. Ooh, all these pennies don't help.
He's just waiting on top here in the pods break, like, who's down there? Oh, you know what? What they could have changed? Make Ganon play drums instead.
I was gonna say, this old man... This old man better not be playing an organ when I get up there. Oh, god dang it!
I know it's a kid's game, but they could have easily changed that to actual organs, like you just play on someone's entrails, but they wouldn't get the E rating if they did that. Also, that would be perfect for Shadow Temple, not here.
Oh, this thing I got in this dungeon? Oh, wait.
By the way, does that Triforce mess you up? Because it's backwards.
Yeah.
Because it's mirror mode?
I didn't know the Triforce occurrence is on the left. Gandor's over here is like, I'm the only one that didn't get affected by this mirror mode crap. My power is still on the top. Means it's a superior Triforce piece. These waves feel like they pulsate faster at 60 frames.
They do.
I like how he just does that little dark magic attack just for, like, show, it feels like.
Yeah, because he never really uses that in this fight. Really, the only thing from that really makes a difference for this fight is you can't use Navi to target, but that doesn't matter once you stun him. Also, doesn't matter for our case, because don't blink.
Yep, we're doing this.
Yeah, King of Evil, more like King of Pushovers.
He just wanted to play tennis.
And I immediately just invalidated that by hitting the first volley back right away. Because for whatever reason, if you're under Ganon and use a bottle to hit his light beam back, it will instantly stun him.
Oh no, he disintegrated it.
Oh man.
I know, we have to do the collapse sequence. Ah, crap. No matter what version you're playing, this is still always here.
Who are you again?
That's a really good question. We have not seen this lady. Ever. I don't know who a Zelda is. I know about the one that's like 7. Well, not the one that's 17.
Oh wait, the tower's collapsing. We forgot. Hey Zelda, since you just kind of flooded down, can you just take us down, you know, faster?
You know, that is a good point. You are Sheik. And every time you taught us a song, you did just happen to teleport away with Deku Nut. Could we just do that? Just throw a nut. Unfortunately, the bad news is she's out of Deku Nuts, so we have to walk.
Ah.
It's like, we have the Ocarina of Time. Why can't we just use our warp song? Oh wait, Zelda won't come with us. That's right, I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, come on, you taught us the warp songs. Just play one yourself. Here, you can use the ocarina. I'll use a bottle. Wait, what about the fairy ocarina? What about the fairy ocarina?
That doesn't exist.
We never had it.
Oh, that? I chucked it as soon as I got this blue one.
Why? Look, I was hungry and I wanted something. And someone said they were gonna buy it off me for $5. And hey, $5 is $5. They got me a sandwich. By the way, if this conversation ever comes up to Saria, don't tell her that part.
Hey, sorry!
Wait, how'd you get over there so quick?
Yeah, see, she can still teleport. Just teleport us out of here. Gee, I feel like there's some Stalfos coming or something. Call it a hunch. I can't even call this a Master Quest moment because we fought too many of these things for our adventure.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Anything other than these stupid skeletons?
Like, at this point, if you're playing the standard game, Stalfos out of nowhere for the final fight, it's a pretty challenging fight, 'cause you only fought a handful throughout your time. You're a Master Quest, you master fighting Stalfos at this point. They're a joke.
Just jump down. You'll be fine.
It's also very weird to play this section without any lag. The first time I went through this tower collapse on 3DS, it felt weird that the gates opened almost immediately. Like, playing this for so many years on N64 and even GameCube, this section lags pretty bad. I don't want to be dealing with redeads. So we get ourselves one final little bit of nothing.
Try again.
So now we get ourselves one final little bit of nothing. To follow with one more final bit of speed.
She's just looking back like, what are you doing?
Like, I gotta get here before you do. I ain't dealing with a zombie.
Now give me a kiss. Thank you. That's legitimately a faster thing to do. It's called the kiss because you're lined up right with Zelda's lips, but when she runs through the final loading zone at the end, she actually pushes you into it. Saves like a couple frames.
Oh no!
There it goes. How long did it take him to build?
All these rocks appearing out of nowhere. Again, this tower more like Pancake Tower.
More like Pizza Tower. I still want to play that game at some point.
Yeah, same. On the bucket list. I feel like we're not done, though. It's like there's something we're missing. Oh, that's right. We didn't check if there's an actual corpse here or not. Probably go deal with that. Alright, time for me to not give two shits about Ganon. Because I love this tech. If you use Din's fire coming to this cutscene, Link's animations freeze. So, enjoy the cutscene with Link doing literally nothing. We've been here before, we've seen this pig man. I have no reaction, just blank stare.
It's like,
You again.
Yeah, it's the CJ meme, and ah, shit. Here we go again. Oh man, my Master Sword. That's a shame. You knocked that Master Sword out of me when I wasn't even holding it. Would be a real shame if that wasn't real. Joke's on you, it wasn't. I didn't do the Din's Fire thing just for the bit. Because you don't have an animation playing of Link pulling out the sword, when Ganon knocks it away, he doesn't knock it away. He just created a Master Sword.
Oh, darn it!
We got the key bars, and he made a new one.
I'm sorry, I can't see him dying.
Yeah, hang on, we gotta have a little bit of a privacy shield up. A little too graphic.
come over here and grab the fake one.
Alright, let me just replace my Master Sword with the Master Sword real quick. Too bad he can't dual wield them.
That would have been awesome.
That really would have been.
Leave my tail alone!
It's really convenient we kept the Master Sword, though, for the first phase, because Ganon actually is weak to the Master Sword specifically. Every other weapon will do 1 damage, but the Master Sword, and for whatever reason Deku Sticks, because they share a very similar damage table, they will do a total of, like, 4 damage, I think, to him, something crazy. Which is why, like, 4 Jump Slash and Ganon's now down.
Come on, Link, stab him in the face.
Make it graphic. We got blood on. Suck it, Miyamoto.
I would love a mod where she's like, you know, go ahead and give him the final blow with the sword. And Lee just walks away. He's like, nah, you do it.
Yeah, that'd be fitting. Although one of my favorites, though, was actually for the Ultimate Trial, because one of the boss fights there is just basically the final boss of this game where you fight Ganon. But right at the very final hit, one of the main characters from that game just appears in the fight out of nowhere. So you just have this random old man standing there watching you kill Ganon. So without context, you're like,
Don't mind me, I just brought my popcorn.
you want to watch? All right, sure.
Don't mind me, just brought my popcorn for the show.
You! Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages!
I'm sorry, who?
And most of all, curse you, FairyBoy. Seriously, the part that's not capitalized really stands out like a sore thumb.
Wait a minute, he says someday, so that means the next game we gotta do is Twilight Princess, right?
No, he just comes back again. It's like, okay, what version of Ocarina of Time do I play next? It's the only way I keep on breaking out of this damn seal. Oh crap, we're still mirrored. This feels weird.
Hey, you know, it's like, yeah, it feels weird. You should be on the left side. I should be on the right. But I can't. Who are you again?
I don't know who you are, lady. Why did I come to help you even? I don't even understand my motive. I just wanted to kill the funny man. That was it. Like, I was bored. This whole quest happened because I was bored. I woke up in my bed one day and decided, I feel like redoing everything I did from a couple years ago. And here we are.
That my memory is erased and I have no idea where I am or who you are.
I was never given context to this whole funny adventure. I don't even know what's going on.
Whoa!
Well, what happened to her face?
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not the only one who saw that, right? Yeah, this cutscene kind of breaks at 60 frames for whatever reason, because her head just completely breaks off her neck for a solid second. I don't know why that happens.
No, that's just how she really feels about this whole venture. By the way, can I have my ocarina back?
You have it. It's the one you sold for that sandwich. Go get it. Pretty sure the guy accepts refunds.
Zelda, are you sure you should be playing the ocarina? You don't know. Link hasn't washed that since he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, think of how many Song of Times I had to play on that thing. And remember, I ate a sandwich. And yes, even the credits are mirrored.
I was just expecting all the text to be like backwards.
You know, if I wanted to fix how this looked, I could have mirrored the actual footage, which would have messed you up even more. It's like, wait, the world's correct, but I can't read anything.
Yeah. So that was Master Quest.
But yeah, that was it for Ocarina of Time Master Quest, which, realistically, if I didn't play the unofficial PC port here of Ship to skip all the cutscenes, it would have been the exact same game, but just with the different dungeons, so I think this was a great way of showcasing the actual differences Nintendo made in 2003. Even though it was kind of a weird playthrough and some things were a little harder to follow, but I think it made for, I would hope, at least an entertaining playthrough.
Yeah, think of all the spider inspectors we killed.
Oh my
along
god.
the way.
We finally retired the boss himself.
This isn't Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. This is Zelda Spider Inspector.
The spider inspector playthrough.
Yeah. Dear God, you would have a field day with the ROM hack gold quest, because you would be killing 200 of those things. Don't you want the ultra shot, the hook shot that literally reaches all the way across the map? Only 200 gold skulls, please.
What they call it? The ultra shot?
Yeah, they call that the ultra shot in that ROM hack. You only get 2 hook shot, and one's the peaky little one, and then the other one is game breaking.
By the way, where's the Keen?
Lunch break.
He actually got up?
Yeah, surprising he was able to actually move, because the room itself wasn't designed for him to leave. But you know, this was an interesting take, I would say, on Ocarina of Time's dungeons. I think some are better than the original, but most of the dungeon changes I'm not the biggest fan of. Just look back at Spirit Temple and just see how weird that place is. That one I didn't really care for. There are certain dungeons I just think actually are worse here because of weirder changes. But I don't know. What do you two think about the... Oh yeah, I forgot. Opponent freezes here right away in widescreen. It's great. Oops. It's like this game was never designed in widescreen in mind. What do you two think of the dungeon changes?
Go ahead, Matthew.
I thought they were minuscule at best. Like I like my biggest problem is like this is supposed to be like a more challenging version of the dungeons we grew up with in Ocarina of Time, but it just feels like they just put different puzzles in there. Not really like up the difficulty, the brain power of the said puzzles, but then again, I guess that's as much as you could probably do. It's like, how do we make these puzzles harder? Make them super annoying, like Spirit Temple's child shenanigans. That's not difficulty, that's just...
The fact that you had to hit a switch as an adult, go back to a kid, grab the key as a kid, go back to adult, and actually finish a dungeon, like, that shows some pretty poor design right there. Because that is a lot of back and forth for one item, and that's like 2-3 minutes of your time for just one check.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cool, but I do feel like that in a sense they tried too hard in certain aspects. Like tried too hard to make it hard for no reason. But in the same sense, it's like you could have made a little bit more clever puzzles with different like aspects that at that point in the game if you thought about it. I don't know. I feel like Master Quest they could have done a lot different thing. They could have just built them, made the game totally different, put like different like items you get, like instead of like getting like bombs into Dongo's Cavern, you could have gotten like bombs in Deku Tree or something like that.
Yeah.
And like changed up the layouts a lot in that. I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of like do like a second quest situation from the original Zelda on NES, because a lot of stuff was changed, not just dungeons.
But instead they just like, okay, let's just put a bunch of Song of Time puzzles for whatever reason. Because we didn't have enough of those in the original.
That was kind of gimmick, though.
Yeah. My least favorite kind of puzzle was just all the Song of Time things. There was just way too many in this game.
What do you think, Amber?
I pretty much agree with you. I think some of the dungeons were interesting, though. Like, obviously I knew about the whole cow stuff and the fish dungeon, so that was kind of funny.
Yeah. Master Quest Jabu is pretty infamous for people who played Ocarina, because if you've played Master Quest, that's the one that sticks out the most, so it's very much talked about.
Yeah. Like, I knew about it beforehand, obviously, and I knew about the, some of the bigger enemies in, like, the tree starting off. Like, the plants, what are they called? I can't think of their name. Their official name.
Oh, like the big Deku Babas in Deku Tree, which really feel out of place.
But, yeah, I think this is a great thing to play if you want to try something different with Ocarina. Like if you played the base game and you're like, okay, I want to see what's different. This is definitely something to try out at least once in your life.
Yeah. The unfortunate downside if you're playing the 3D version of Ocarina of Time is you have to beat the original game at least once for it to unlock Master Quest on the 3D file. So no matter what for 3D, you're going to have some experience for the standard game before you play Master Quest. If you're playing the GameCube release, it was just available from minute one. If you were going to play either or, I think the 3DS version is more challenging because of the mirror world and double damage. Because Master Quest doesn't do enough on its own to make a difficulty. Or if you just want more difficulty options, just play the unofficial PC port, crank it up the one-hit KO, and hate your life. Done that before.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
It's definitely a good, like I said, it's a good thing to try at least once in your life.
Yeah, definitely. And one big shout out once again for the PC port from the fans here, Shippo Arcanian, because this version was fantastic. It just adds so many new settings to play with, and just a lot of the difficulty options and cutscene skips. It's by far the definitive play of playing Ocarina of Time, at least the original. So it's my go-to version nowadays. It's just really solid. But that will conclude our playthrough of Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this said playthrough, and with that, hey, maybe we'll come back to another Ocarina of Time game in the future. Probably not. With that said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.